Yeousch!
What's good YouTube? Easy Now 1337 aka Snow here today with the Yeousch Emblem Black Ops 2 tutorial. Please guys, throw a like and a favourite on this video, support Yeousch, and come over and visit my channel if you please. But let's get straight into the emblem. Firstly, go in and grab a round square, make it any colour you like, it doesn't matter, it's just a guideline. Go into layer 2 and grab this lampshade, rotate it around using the right triggers and left triggers, and just make it a bit smaller as well, and place it one side of the half the grid line, and then duplicate that layer by pressing select or back on layer 2, moving up to layer 3, rotate it with the left trigger and place it on the opposite side. Now this is going to be the Yeousch logo in the center, but what we're going to be doing is building the outside of the emblem first, and you'll see why in a second. I'm just going to move it over a little bit to the left. So next we want to grab any sort of square shape, change it black and make it smaller. Now the reason why we've got the red background is so that when the black outline we're making now touches the white line, the red will disappear. So then you know you bang on the line like that, perfect. Just going to make it a bit bigger. Duplicate that layer, move it across and do the opposite side as well so that it touches the white. And duplicate those layers as well. Skew them, I think, down and to the right and up and to the right as well to make them bigger. Basically you just want to make the outline of the Yeousch logo and everything else is being used as a guide. Like so. And there we go, almost done. Perfect. So now what you want to do is go back and delete layers 2 and 3. So now you've got the red from the guideline. What you want to do is change that to just a blue of any sort at the moment. Actually, I'm going to leave it white for now, and then we'll get to that in a while. Move these black lines pretty much all the way up to the top. And it does take a lot of time to fiddle around, but it just makes it easier in the long run so you don't have to do it later on. And layer 4, let's go up, 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 up and away. Oop, too high. And now we're going to be working underneath the black line. So what you want to do is start the gradient colours. So what you want to do for the gradients is go in and grab this half podium. Now half podiums, when they're fully stretched out, let me just make it a different colour, make it the Yeousch blue or just a blue. When you stretch it out, you can see the curve starts to straighten out. As it does, just move it over to the left and keep going, making it bigger by skewing up and to the right, and you can see it starts to fade and starts to blur, and that is what we're looking for. That is what causes the gradient. So what we're going to do is put this in the bottom right for now. Slam it there. I'm going to change this to another blue so you can see how the gradient, you see how it's gone from dark to lighter now. So that is the whole point of the gradients. What I want to do first is just find a good Yeousch blue for the main background like so, and then we're going to make the one we just made, we're going to make it black, and we're just going to turn the opacity down until we're happy with something. Totally up to you what you want to do. It's totally customizable to what you want to do. I'm just going to move that one up a little bit. I'm going to duplicate that layer, make it a light blue, like a really light blue, and I'm going to move it up and I'm going to rotate it all the way around. And it may not look really noticeable at the moment, but there definitely is things going on. So if you duplicate one layer and move it above, it's sort of like makes the colour thicker, if that makes sense. So you can just use one colour and keep placing them on top of each other. So let me just give you an idea of what I mean. If I take that layer 6 now, make it to layer 5 and move it up, I'm just going to turn the opacity down on it a bit. As you can see, as you change the opacity, the layer that was currently there before looked really odd and thick, but because you've got another one that's the same colour directly above it or below it, it changes the whole fluidity and it makes it just look more blurry and more gradient. Now you can add and take away more gradients if you like. I'm just going to leave it like that for now, so you guys can mess around, find out what you want to do with it. But what we want to do now is go into layer 6 and grab private first class, and we're going to make this just a blue for the edges, around the edges. I'm going to go with this blue here, and just move that up now because it's below the black lines as well. You can just move it up and place it just about there, and it doesn't, the gradient doesn't go over the top of it because these layers are above the gradient but below the outline. And sorry if I'm talking a lot, but this is how I do my emblems because I like them to be explained so you know exactly what the emblem maker's doing. A lot of them just put it next to music. These ones that you're placing now, you will have to skew them a bit, so you're going to skew them down and to the right until you get a nice shape like so. And then we just do that all the way around. And as you can see, it's starting to look pretty beast now. It's starting to form and look really good. We're not finished here yet. Next, what you want to do is go in and grab one of these second lieutenants, make them smaller, and you just want to place it up here for a second and move it below the blue layers, so then you know where the corner is. So in the top right hand corner now, the white line disappears behind the first class thing that we placed, but you want it to be pretty even and smack bang in the middle. But you also want the white line to reach the bang center of the emblem using the grid lines. And then all you need to do is move those up as well. A lot of moving the layers in this emblem. Usually there's not many to do, but for some reason with the Yeousch emblem I'm always having to move emblems. So just duplicate it and place it on the other side, make the angle good, make it look even on both sides, duplicate it again and place it slap bang down the middle. Make sure the lines are straight on the edges, otherwise it will look weird. I hate how you have to use the triggers because sometimes it's just awkward, it doesn't work properly. Okay, so now you can see that the white line going up in the middle isn't connecting to the two other lines, so just move them across a little bit and turn them a little bit. And there we go, sorted. There's the middle of the Yeousch. You can make them thicker if you want, it's totally up to you. Actually, I think I will make them a bit thicker. And you just do that by skewing down and to the right and then up and to the right to make them longer as well. Boom, sorted. Just make that a bit thinner, it looks too thick. So now that we've got these three white layers, what you can do is outline those if you please. You don't have to, it's totally up to you. All you do is duplicate one of the lines, make them black, and then skew it, make it a bit bigger and skew it down and to the right. And as you can see, there's a little tiny black outline outlining it now. And just do the same for the other two as well. And skewing it down and to the right will achieve the outline. Black. And place it about there. Sorted. Obviously take your time and care with that and just make it look a bit neater. I'm just sort of rushing because I don't want this to be too long. And now if you like, you can leave the Yeousch emblem like that, it's totally up to you. But if you want to add some more to it, what you can do is again grab the half podiums and change them to any form of blue. So I'm going to go with a dark blue and I'm just going to place it down in this corner, stretch it out like we did before with the emblem. keep going until it can't grow anymore. And if you like, you can change the opacity on it. You don't have to. I'm just going to circle around this whole Yeousch emblem by duplicating these layers like so. And as you can see, it's starting to look even better now, even more beast. And there you go. You can leave it like that if you want, or you can add more to it by duplicating it, making it a lighter colour, and turning the opacity down and moving it below. Not moving it below, sorry, what am I on about? So I'm just going to show you what I mean. So I've got a really light one in the top left now. I'm going to turn the opacity down a bit, 70%. Now the layer that I had before, that was covering the whole side, I'm going to move it above the light one and then move it down into the corner, like so. And you can keep doing that as well. I'm just going to place that one into the top corner. So now you see there's like a really light blue line going across. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take that layer, duplicate it, and I'm going to just turn the opacity down, move it up a little bit, and then move the dark colour up in the top right hand corner, and that just gives a little bit of gradient to the line that I was just explaining, and it just makes things flow a little bit better. And you can do this on every side as well. So duplicate that one, move it up, make it light, like so, and then duplicate it, move it down. And these are just different sorts of gradients that I'm doing in each corner. You can choose and do whichever you please to do. And then I've got 4 layers left. What you could do with that layer is place something just straight across the bottom like so. I'm just going to do another light one and turn the opacity down on it. Duplicate it, make it a darker blue and move it down. So it's a gradient again, make it a little bit, and there we go. That's the sort of thing I'm talking about. I mean, that's not perfect to what I showed in the thumbnail, but this is what I mean. It's totally customizable. You can do whatever you please with it, and I've done different things there in each corner, and it's totally up to you what you do. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please make and customize this emblem. Send me some Twitter pictures of you making this emblem. It's at EasyNow1337. Check out my channel, and please support Yeousch with some likes and favourites. That's me done for today though, guys. Peace out, take care.